Salt, a mineral consisting of sodium chloride. In other forms, it's a seasoning. A movie. Peppa's best friend, Pearl, calcium carbonate. Put them together with some alchemy and then you get this. Every artist has one big, standout, popular artwork. Mine is this salt shaker. Hey roomies, welcome to my art room. And of course, tell me something in the comments. Especially your thoughts on the last episodes of Steven Universe. I am not ready. It happens today. I'm already pre-crying. I'm pre-crying over this. Anyway, let's go back to the year 2015. There was a mythical place called Tumblr that was as popular as a 1920s speakeasy during Prohibition. The porn was flowing like water and fandoms was huge there with the huge super hulock and of course all the anime people and of course the Steven Universe fan base. It was a good time. June 18th, 2015, the Steven Universe episode We Need to Talk aired. It was really good for us in the SU fandom because we were thirsty for lore and backstory of Rose Quartz. But really what made us thirsty was this episode and Pearl being salty.
Listen, Mr. Universe. Rose may find you charming, but that's only because you're human. You're a novelty, at best.
To Pearl, Greg x Rose collided into the harbor that was her heart. Nah. Now, that was the slang at the time for people who were being jealous and stuff. People still use that word in that context, but way less. Like, remember bae? Or, we're gonna be saying that about yeet in like a year? Of course, Salty Pearl was becoming a meme within hours. I, being a bored, lonely college student with no job, no motivations, no hope, decided to not do my homework and just pumped out my masterpiece! The truest fan art of Pearl by Viga, age 20xxxxx. Then 100 notes, 200 notes, 1000 notes, ludicrous speed notes, 16,000 notes and reblogs, enough to create a small Kansas town overnight, maybe even a small Canadian town. That's more people than in Letterkenny. Okay, it's not a large number in the scale that is the internet. But then when the internet got hold of my picture, magic happened. Some people put used to it in videos.
Gotta fight. Fire!
There's a whole video of just it in an hour of silence. It's very avant-garde, very Warhol, maybe a little bit of inspiration from the performing arts of the 1990s. I feel like the message of this film is something profound, such as, please take care of your sodium intake. People posting at places and their reactions.
If you're going to do fan art, at least bother to draw them differently. This Pearl seems traced from a screenshot of the show.
Someone stole it to make a Chrome theme, which, I don't really care, it was just a fan art. But I did try to capitalize a bit on it. I put it in my Society 6 at the time, and of course, even if you're something you make as popular on the internet, you get crickets in terms of trying to make money off of it. And the reason why I think that this actually works is because of two things when it came to it. The combination of Pearl and a salt shaker. Now, people were doing things like, putting a picture of her on a salt shaker, but, no one actually turned her into a salt shaker. This only took me like 10 minutes. Like, when you put 20 hours into a work and you're all proud of it, it gets like, one retweet or one like on Instagram. And then you do something in 5 minutes and it's like 1 billion views or 1 billion this. It's what every artist online goes through. But the reason this works so much is because it's a good representation of an idea, which I think that's what illustrations are, really. Especially editorial illustrations, which are just basically an illustration to put across a point. The point being that Pearl is salty as hell. Now, many years has passed and we got to see great character development from Pearl. And while Amethyst has always been my number one, Pearl is very close to being my, best gem right now. So I would like to show you my follow-up to this piece, Unsalted Pearl. She's no longer salty. She has grown so much, and I am so proud of her. I did try to capture lightning in a bottle again. Cotton candy garnet, or a little piece of pie peridot, but nothing stood up to Salt Pearl. And that's the story behind Salt Pearl. Probably my most used, shared, and popular work I've ever done. And one of my goals in life is to actually make something original that actually gets as big. I doubt that will ever happen in my life. Well, everyone gets 15 minutes of fame, and my little salt shaker. You did good in life, but now it's time to officially retire you. Unsalted Pearl, take it away.